Okay, so I have a big mirror to hang on the wall. I don't know, it looks to me to be about maybe 3 foot by 30 inches or something like that. So it's quite big, it's heavy, and I don't want it to fall off the wall. So what I'm going to fix it with, this is a masonry wall, it's not a dry wall, there's block behind that. So these are plastic fixings, raw plugs we call them. I've got some screws, 40mm by 4. I don't know, maybe 1.5 inches, something like that, by I don't know, 3/8. So with washers on them. And what I'm going to do is partially install them into the wall, leaving about, this much, or maybe a little less. And the idea is the string on this mirror is going to go behind that washer and never be able to fall out. Never be able to slip off the top of the screw. So to do that, what I'm going to do is, I've got a masonry drill. These come in all shapes and sizes. This is just my one, 18-volt Makita battery drill, fantastic drill. And I've got a screwdriver then for putting the screws in. You can use hand tools. It is possible to do this with, a couple of nails and a couple of washers, no problem, and drive them into the masonry. But in my experience, it cracks the plaster. It's not as easy, to take them out and move them or whatever. But with screws, you just unscrew them, leave the plug in the wall, fill it, and that's it. It's finished. So very, very good. So raw plugs and screws. For drywall, you're going to need a different approach. Maybe you can find the studs in the partition behind the drywall, in which case you can fix into that. But for fixing this mirror, I'm going to use 2 screws, and the idea is the line is going to go over 2 screws and back down, and it's just going to make it less inclined to want to drift, to go sideways, like you see pictures do all the time. But this is my way around it anyway. So what I'm going to do is, my centre's already marked. You can determine where it is on the wall you want to put your mirror or painting or whatever it is, picture. So that's my centre here, and I'm going to go 6 inches either side of that for my holes. So there's 6 inches and 12 inches. Okay, so, and because I want this, level, the thing is, even if it wasn't exactly level, when you pull the painting, picture, whatever, it's possible to level the picture, even if these were out of it. So this is just standard level, and all I'm going to do is mark the level line between between my 2 6-inch marks off centre. So there's one, and where they intersect, that's me. So I know that if I drill a hole through the intersect on those, that both holes will be level relative to each other. So masonry drill bit, important. This one is 5.5, which fits these plastic plugs that I'm using. Before you drill any holes, make sure that you know that there's no wires in the wall. No electrical cables, no pipes, gas pipes, plumbing pipes, anything. Make sure there's nothing where you're going to drill. If in doubt, don't do it. So here we go. One hole. Two. So that's it. It only takes seconds to drill a hole if you've got the right equipment, and only a couple of seconds to put the screws in. So all I'm going to do is, if the hole is the right size, the plugs go in no problem. So that's it. Use my battery screwdriver. 1 and 2. As I said, you could use pipe clips for this. You can use nail clips. You can use nails. You can use anything that you can kind of get into the wall. But this way of doing it means that you can withdraw the screw, put a bit of filler over it, and that's it. When you paint the next time, you don't have holes all over the wall. So if it works out, let's say if it works out on the camera, I've already prepared this mirror with some string, okay? And the deal is, I put my fixings, you know, 1 foot apart, and they should go over that. So with string, it's a bit tricky to kind of get it to line up. With a piano wire or something, it's a bit easier. So I don't know if this is. Let me show it. You can see. And like I said, to level it, like it's possible to put it way off level, and it will hold at that. Which means then, if I want it level, all I have to do is put the level on it and slide it so that I get it where I want it. Which is there. So that's level. It'll take a bit of a bump. It won't want to swing because I use 2 holes, you know, like this, and the thread goes up, across, over and back down. And that's it. That's how you hang a mirror on some line. And yeah, I just need to clean the glass now and stuff like that. But it, you know, you saw how quick it was. Just drill 2 holes, 2 screws with 2 washers, and that's it. Screw them in. It pays to have the right tools. For this job, I used a Makita impact driver, 18 volts, 20-minute charge on these things. These are brilliant. I have that one a long time, and this I have a long time as well. It's done lots and lots of work professionally, as well as, you know, DIY stuff. But that's SDS bit. You know, you can change the drill bit as quick as that, and that's it. But I would recommend these guys. But for doing this, you know, as I said, you could use a hammer and a nail. It makes no difference. Just for me, for replacing this later, putting something else there instead, whatever. You know, if you use screws, that's me. If you use screws, you can take them out, take the plugs out, or drive the plugs in and fill the holes. But that's how to fit a mirror in a couple of minutes. More on the next video. Bye.